Ever wonder why Croatia, this small country on the Adriatic Sea, is on the bucket list of so many travelers around the world? Nestled at the crossroads of Central and Southeast Europe, Croatia is a land that sparks curiosity and fuels wanderlust. A country that may be small in size but is grand in its allure. From the north's rolling hills and forests to the south's stunning coastline and islands, it's a geographically diverse haven. But the charm of Croatia doesn't stop at its natural beauty. Oh no, it goes far beyond that. It's a country steeped in rich history and a unique culture that has stood the test of time. In the coming scenes, we'll be exploring the fascinating narratives of this nation from its early beginnings to its modern era. So get ready for a journey of discovery. Stay tuned as we delve into the captivating history of Croatia, a gem on the Adriatic Sea. To understand Croatia's appeal, we must travel back to its early beginnings. The story of Croatia begins in the mists of prehistory, a time when the land was inhabited by the Illyrians, an ancient people with a culture rich in art and warfare. Archaeologists have discovered many fascinating relics from this time, such as the Vucedol dove, a ceramic vessel that dates back to 3000 BC. This artifact is a testament to the artistic prowess of these early inhabitants, and it continues to be a symbol of Croatian cultural heritage. As we move forward in time, we encounter the mighty Roman Empire, which left an indelible mark on the land. Roman influence is still palpable in Croatia today, particularly in cities like Split and Pula, where you can find some of the best preserved Roman architecture outside of Italy. Following the fall of the Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire took over, bringing with it a new wave of cultural and architectural influences. The Euphrasia Basilica in Porek, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a stunning example of Byzantine artistry that still stands today. However, the most significant turning point in Croatia's early history was the arrival of the Slavs in the 7th century. These new settlers would eventually become the Croats we know today. They established their own dukedoms, later united under a single ruler, creating the first Croatian state. But it wasn't an easy journey. The early Croatian state faced various challenges, including invasions from other tribes and political turmoil. Yet, through it all, the Croats managed to maintain their identity and their hold on the land. The fusion of these cultural influences, the prehistoric Illyrians, the Romans, the Byzantines, and the Slavs, created a unique blend that can still be seen and felt in modern Croatia. From the ancient walls of Pula to the Byzantine mosaics in Porek and the medieval fortresses dotting the landscape, Croatia's early beginnings are etched into its very fabric. The early shaping of Croatia set the stage for a fascinating journey through history. As we venture into the Middle Ages, Croatia's story takes dramatic turns. Our tale now unfolds in the heart of the medieval period, where Croatia's destiny is forever altered by the rise of new powers, alliances, and threats. The Middle Ages were a time of significant transformations for Croatia. In the early part of this period, the Kingdom of Croatia was established, marking a new chapter in the nation's history. This kingdom, which was proudly independent, was a beacon of Croatian identity and culture. However, this independence was not to last forever. In the late 11th century, the Kingdom of Croatia entered a personal union with Hungary, a relationship that would endure for centuries. This union was a complex one, filled with both cooperation and friction. On one hand, it allowed Croatia to retain a degree of autonomy, preserving its laws, privileges, and even its own parliament. However, it also meant that Croatia was tied to the fortunes and fates of Hungary, for better or for worse. As the Middle Ages wore on, a new threat emerged: the formidable Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans, with their powerful military and expansive ambitions, began to invade Europe, and Croatia was in their path. This led to a period of intense conflict and territorial losses for Croatia. In response to this threat, a military frontier was established, a buffer zone between the Ottomans and the rest of Europe. This frontier, known as the Vojna Krajina, was a harsh and dangerous place, home to brave soldiers and resilient communities. It was here that people of different ethnicities, religions, and cultures came together to defend their homes and their lands. Despite the turmoil, Croatia managed to maintain its identity and continue its journey through history. The Middle Ages, with all its challenges, was a crucible that shaped Croatia, forging it into the nation we know today. The spirit of resilience seen in the face of the Ottoman threat is a testament to the enduring strength and character of the Croatian people. It is a spirit that has carried them through the ages and continues to define them to this day. Entering a new era, Croatia found itself under new rule and faced a tumultuous period. After the Middle Ages, the lands of Croatia fell under the Habsburg monarchy, a powerful European dynasty that shaped the region for several centuries. The Habsburgs, with their capital in Vienna, brought a distinctive Central European influence to Croatia, which is still evident in its architecture and culture today. During the Habsburg rule, Croatia experienced a period of national revival. As the winds of nationalism swept across Europe, Croatians too yearned for their own identity. This period, known as the Illyrian movement, saw a blossoming of Croatian language, literature, and culture. The goal was to establish a Croatian national consciousness and to promote unity among the South Slavs under Habsburg rule. However, the path to unity was not smooth. The divide between the Croatian-speaking peasants and the German or Hungarian-speaking elites presented significant challenges, yet the spirit of national revival was instrumental in fostering a sense of Croatian identity. The turn of the 20th century saw the end of Habsburg rule after World War I. In the aftermath, the Kingdom of Yugoslavia was born, uniting the South Slavs under one banner. This union, however, was fraught with tensions as each ethnic group sought to assert its own identity. The birth of Yugoslavia marked a significant chapter in Croatia's history. It was a period of political upheaval, economic struggles, and cultural developments. Despite the challenges, it was during this time that Croatia continued to forge its unique identity, drawing from its rich heritage while navigating the complexities of a multi-ethnic state. These historical events would later shape Croatia's path to independence. From the rule of the Habsburgs to the birth of Yugoslavia, each era left its mark on Croatia, contributing to the vibrant and diverse nation that it is today. As we delve further into Croatia's history, we'll see how these foundational periods continue to influence the country's present and future. In the late 20th century, Croatia embarked on a new chapter, independence. This was a period that would test the resolve and determination of the Croatian people as they sought to establish their own identity on the world stage. The Croatian War of Independence, also known as the Homeland War, was a pivotal turning point for the nation. The war was a fierce and brutal conflict, lasting from 1991 to 1995. It was during this time that Croatia fought to secede from the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, a move that was met with fierce opposition. But the Croatian people, fueled by a desire for self-determination, pressed on. Emerging from the ashes of war, Croatia faced a daunting task: rebuilding and healing. The aftermath of the war was marked by socio-economic challenges, infrastructure damage, and the need for reconciliation. But the Croatian spirit proved resilient. They rolled up their sleeves and set about rebuilding their country, brick by brick and heart by heart. As the years passed, Croatia continued to make strides towards becoming a modern European nation. With its stunning coastline, rich history, and vibrant culture, it started to catch the eye of the world. The country became a top tourist destination, its economy gradually strengthened, and it began to actively participate in international affairs. A significant milestone came in 2013 when Croatia joined the European Union. This marked a major step in Croatia's journey of transformation. It signaled the country's commitment to democratic values, human rights, and economic development. Moreover, it affirmed Croatia's place in the European family of nations. Today, Croatia stands as a testament to the power of resilience and determination. It's a country that has faced adversity yet has managed to rise, to grow, and to thrive. It is a modern nation, proud of its history and optimistic about its future. The journey to independence was arduous, but Croatia emerged stronger, ready to embrace its future. Today, Croatia stands as a testament to its rich and varied history. It's a captivating mosaic of time and culture, where each tile represents a moment in its story, a chapter in its book. From the early tribes that called this land home, through the tumultuous Middle Ages and the Ottoman threat, to the rule of the Habsburgs and the birth of Yugoslavia, each period has left an indelible mark on this Adriatic gem. Fast forward to the present day and you'll find a Croatia that has emerged from the shadows of its past and confidently strides into its future. Its cultural wealth is as diverse as its history, its natural beauty as enduring as its spirit. For the traveler, it offers a journey into a world where the old and the new intersect in the most enchanting ways. From its early beginnings to its modern vibrancy, Croatia's tapestry of history continues to captivate the world. Explore, discover, and fall in love with Croatia, a country with a story that's as deep as the Adriatic Sea.